Celebrity tattoo artist Kat Von D is being sued for over $92,000 after she shut down her famous tattoo parlor. According to reports, the 40-year-old is being sued for unpaid rent, as well as damages to the rental property that she had turned into her tattoo parlor called High Voltage Tattoo. There aren't too many details on the matter, but TMZ reported that the property landlord is suing Kat for thousands of dollars. As I mentioned, this would include unpaid rent, remodeling fees, and back rent. The back rent is from several months in 2020 and future rent that would come due in 2022. As for a breakdown in the repairs to the property, the New York Post reported that Von D is also being sued for damages, the lawsuit stating that the tattoo artist removed ceiling tiles, painted the ceiling, removed wallpaper from the entire store, and also demolished a wall located in the middle of the West Hollywood shop. Kat Von D originally opened High Voltage back in 2007 after she was offered to open her own shop once getting some fame from the show Miami Ink. Her shop was even featured on the TLC show called LA Ink. Back in October of 2021, Kat announced that after being in the business for 14 years, she was going to close up shop. She explained further in an Instagram caption and said, "As some of you know, we recently purchased a beautiful home on a bit of land in rural Indiana, and the more time we spend out there, we realize we feel more at home there than we do here in LA. After much thought, we have decided we will permanently be moving to Indiana at the end of this year. We plan on selling our beautiful home here, and I will most likely open a private studio in Indiana once we are done with the house remodel there. This means that sadly, I will be closing my beloved tattoo shop at High Voltage Tat here in West Hollywood on December 1st. I didn't think it would make sense to keep it open if I wasn't present, and aside from coming back to work on music with my band, we don't plan on returning to LA very often. With that being said, we will be celebrating the HVT legacy this next month and a half by tattooing regularly at the shop, and welcome all of you to come and get tattooed by one of my talented fellow artists in the month of November. Appointments are booking up quickly, so I suggest either coming by the shop and setting up time, or going to highvoltagetattoo.com and making your appointment. I also strongly suggest following my talented fellow artists to see where they end up going in their journey. I'd like to thank my beloved tattoo family that I've had the honor and privilege of working alongside, and a very special thank you to all you wonderfully supportive folks who have come through at High Voltage Tat over the years. Whether you came by to get tattooed, buy a t-shirt, or just take a photo and say hi, I adore you for showing my little shop so much love. Thank you for 14 years of love plus tattooing. Although so far she has yet to respond to the multiple media outlets reporting about this recent lawsuit with her former landlord. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this though, because that's all the time we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you in the next one.